Hey guys, good morning. What's happening? It's I think 6 a.m. in the morning. Alright, let's see how uh, it's 6:11 in the morning. And yeah, I decided to go for let's say a long walk around the neighborhood. So maybe I will show you what's going on around here, okay? I don't know how does this look exactly for you guys. Is it like similar to what would you have wherever you are right now? Or it's a little bit different, or it's really different? But yeah, this is the street I am living at here. It's 6 a.m. in the morning on a Friday. Friday is like Saturday for you guys. Okay? So it's like the first day of the weekend. So people like stay in and sleep, and that's why there's nobody and nothing in the streets right now. Just few cars going to the market where they sell cattle, like sheep and stuff like that. It's an actually cool neighborhood. Like, it's really beautiful. There's a lot of really nice houses, and yeah. We already have people using uh, solar solar cells around our neighborhood. This is really cool. You know, guys, I was thinking, am I not doing anything trendy lately? Like, I'm not really commenting about trending topics. Maybe I should do that. It's taken me really long time to get to 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start commenting on trendy topics from now on. Bear with me, huh? Alright guys, yeah, that's it for my early morning rant and walk. So yeah, let's go inside and start the show. Hey, my name is Jordan, I'm from Jordan, and you are watching The Jordan Show. Today we are watching together Meet Karl Pilkington number 2. Okay, we did number 1, this is number 2. I hope you guys enjoy this. Let's start the video. Roll it!
That's my best friend. That's my best friend.
I reckon I do know more about science.
What is science?
It's in everything, isn't it? Can't avoid science.
It's interesting because people who believe in God say that about God. He's in everything.
No, but this is like proper. This is, if people want to believe in God, that's all right. But science is, without science, you wouldn't have any of this.
Well, it's almost the antithesis, isn't it? That if you believe in the magic of, God.
Guys, I love it that these guys, when it comes to like, science, God, religion, they're almost on the same page. Like, together, they're on the same page, and also with me too, which is really interesting. Because like, I really can't. I don't know about this. It's something that I have to think about. Like, how do I feel about people with all the knowledge in the world, with the internet and a good education and all these things, and they still believe in mysteries and mythical creatures. Yeah, like dragons, for example.
And all his impossibilities and theological, and that's science looks at hard empirical facts.
See, all that went right off my head. I'm into science. I'm into the weird science. I like the fun of it. There's a lot of fun in science.
This is awesome. We're gonna talk about the Big Bang. I am okay. This one is like, I should have watched this before.
Let's start at the beginning, the Big Bang. Okay, here, what do you think of this? An atom, right, is mostly nothing. One analogy is it's like a fist in the Albert Hall. So an atom, the size of the Albert Hall, the matter part of it, okay, the nucleus would be a fist. The rest is space, okay? That's one thing. With a fly buzzing around it as the electron. Just a...
Oh my god, this is awesome. He is totally lost. Look at this face now, right? Like, look at this face right now. Look how he's, like, actually processing things. This is fucking amazing.
That's great.
A charge. Now, when we look at it on that scale, it's easy to understand that all matter that exists, everything in this universe, was once in the space many, many times smaller than an atom.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. That doesn't. No one, most people watching this are going, I don't get that. My head hurts. What else is on?
Everything in the universe could be crammed into the tiniest thing imaginable, and that was sitting there in the beginning of time, right? 15 billion years ago,
14,
right? And then
14.7.
it expanded into a universe in a few minutes.
But was the minutes then?
No.
So we don't know then. We don't know how long it took. Not that it matters, I'm not bothered. It's here now. And that's what I'm saying to you. It's all amazing, that. The Big Bang thing. I've said to you, was it a Big Bang, or was it just because there was nothing else there to drown out the noise? At the end of the day, it's that whole thing, innit? The noise. Was there even a noise if no one's there to hear it? Don't be worrying about all that stuff. Leave it to Stephen Hawking to do it. Of course he can sit there and think about it. He's got nothing else to do. Let him get online. Oh, it's great to think. I like thinking, but my world's too busy. I've always got to be doing other things. He's sat there just thinking. I'd be the same if I was in his shoes. Exactly the same. Thinking, but he's done that much thinking. He's thinking about things now he doesn't need to think about. Pack it in, Steve. Have a rest.
Oh my god. Yeah. He just said that.
Play Pac-Man. Do whatever. Just do something else. Stop worrying about the Big Bang. He's wasting his life thinking about something that doesn't matter. We don't need to know the answer.
He's wasting his life thinking about something that doesn't matter. Good.
It doesn't matter, does it?
It does somehow, like we need some people to actually think, like, like, what the fuck, how this happens, why we are here. Like, what? I think, like, at some point in each and everybody's life, when you just look at the sky and like, why the fuck I'm here? Like, how did I end up here? What exactly happened that I have to live on this fucking planet, that's what's up, like, we need somebody to actually figure out shit, like, why we're here, how this happened, like, is there any fucking reason? I'm totally with the idea there's absolutely no reason whatsoever. Nothing. Life doesn't mean anything. Everybody's gonna die, and that's it. Yeah, that's how I think about it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Like why we're here? It is like the fucking like, grand question, or the mothership of questions. Why we are here? Nobody knows, and at some point, you know, like after you keep questioning yourself like that and keep thinking about it, especially if you're not religious, you know, you will end up like, you know what, fuck it, I don't care. And that's what's going on with Karl, I guess. Yeah. I love Karl. This is fucking amazing.
In your life of things that matter, where would you put the Big Bang?
No, but then where do you
We're not
draw
here
the
for
line?
long enough. Well, we're not here for long
But then
enough.
nothing matters then, does it? So
Yeah, it does, yeah.
What
Things
does?
matter.
What matters?
Well, keeping people happy.
Okay.
You know, looking after people.
So keeping them happy could be giving them life-saving drugs, or feeding a starving world, or letting someone become mobile that was otherwise immobile.
And that's fine. But you're talking about space. When did it start? Where does it end? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. You know, it goes on and on and on and on. We know that. Atoms, they're not getting in the way. Stop worrying about them. I read something about some scientists trying to smash one up. What for? They're not in the way. If they were big and I kept
Smash one up. Oh my god, smash one up.
bumping into them, smash them up, break them down, make gravel out of them.
Make atoms so tiny that they're only gravel.
No, but what I'm saying is, it's not an issue. And
Right.
there's loads of problems in the world. There is loads of problems. You may mention them all, the starvation, all that, and someone's faffing about with an atom. That isn't going to sort anything out.
The space race. We're going to talk about this.
Some people say mathematics is the tool of science. You need maths to do anything in science of precision.
I believe that. You do. I like doing DIY. I've told you, there's a lot of maths involved. Accuracy.
Right.
That's fine.
Okay. Just taking it slightly even more accurate than DIY. Microsurgery. Putting a man on the moon. The figures had to be
Pointless.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, you see, if we didn't have the numbers, that wouldn't have happened. But all we've done is create something else we didn't need because of something else we've got. We didn't have to put man on the moon. What was he doing? What did he do? Nothing. Has he been back? No, he hasn't.
What?
He didn't enjoy it. No one else has gone up there. The only reason, the thing that I've thought of recently when I thought that would be good to go into space again is to get rid of rubbish. That's what I'd do. They're always going on about landfill and everything. It's not good. We can't get rid of all this. Shoot it up there. Stick it into space. It's expanding. There's loads of space. Stick all the shit up there. Don't be sending a man up. I heard that one of them astronauts knocking a golf ball about on the moon. Leave your golf clubs at home and take some shit up with you and tip it.
Yeah. But do you know how much fuel is needed to get a kilogram of something up out of the Earth's atmosphere and into space?
He had a golf club with him.
I
Golf
know.
ball.
Okay, but how much rubbish do you think we can really get rid of?
As much as you want.
But how much fuel does it take? I mean, it's a matter of economics as well. Think of the fuel that would take a bin bag full up into space would far outweigh that bin bag being on Earth.
But they keep going into space now. They're not going to the moon. They knock around space, messing with satellites.
Right.
Less astronauts. A couple of bin bags. Chuck some shit up there. And what's good with it is it won't break up. It'll just keep circling. And up there then, space isn't space anymore. It'll be like a museum. Because there'll be old stuff from years ago. At the moment, we don't save anything, do we? It's all about recycling. Everything's destroyed. There's no evidence of the past. Go into space, it'll be like Antiques Roadshow of shit from the...
You know, this analogy and this idea has so many things interesting. At the same time, it's really scary that how much actual rubbish and, you know, like old satellites are actually orbiting around the Earth. And they might actually cause some problem for the next generation of new space vehicles going on the space, because it will be like really crowded. It's like a fucking traffic light there. And yeah, I like to have so much rubbish orbiting around the planet is not really a good idea, just to be clear.
years gone by.
Right. I'd like to see this episode. That's mental, Carl.
It's not mental.
It is mental. How would you get the rubbish up there?
In the rocket.
Yeah, but you don't know anything. Do you know how much fuel it takes to
But
burn?
they're going up anyway. I'm just saying, at least if they're going up there, do something. Do something different. It's space. There's nothing in space. Well, let's put something there. That's what we do as humans. We don't like plain space. We fill it. That's what we do. So just chuck some shit into space. That's all I'm saying. If you're up there, get rid of a few bin bags.
Brilliant. That's space.
There's nothing... Don't you understand what I'm saying? There's nothing...
Yeah, but it's mental. It's everything's wrong with it. It's once again a terrible, flawed theory.
Time travel, oh my god. Guys,
Time machine.
time travel is the most... Like for me, if I'm gonna watch a movie, I'm gonna find a movie with time travel in it. I love everything about time travel. I am even thinking about a way to actually create a show where I'm time traveling somehow. I really want to do something like this. I want to actually write something that it's complicated enough for me to do as a time traveler on YouTube. That would be really cool. If there's anybody of you guys who knows how to actually write such scripts like that, please tell me. Maybe we can do something together. I really want to do something with time traveling. Like maybe on from the top of my head, something like for example, a news show where I time travel in the past and I pretend like maybe, for example, this is 1940 and I am actually doing a news show from the 1940s, something like this. So yeah, please tell me if you know how to write something like this. Tell me in the comments down below. Maybe we can do something together.
Machines. They're funny. That's science.
Well, we're sort of going into the future, aren't we, all the time, by
Every
definition?
day. Every day we are, yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
But I'm talking about people want to do big leaps, don't they?
Yeah.
I met a scientist once, that old fella I met, proper scientist. He said he'd love to get in a time machine.
Patrick Moore.
No, Wolf. Heinz Wolf.
All right.
I met him, he said, I'd love a time machine.
Where would he go, back or
Yeah,
forwards?
back. He said he wanted to go back, because he asked me, he said, where do you want to go? And I said, I think I picked a holiday that I had.
So you went back 5 or 6 years.
Because I knew exactly what I'd be going back to. I enjoyed that week. I'd be going back. I wouldn't have to pay for that holiday. I've already paid for it. It's not like I'm turning up and someone's going, get out, you shouldn't be here. I was there.
So you're going back because you reckon you'll save 400 quid?
Like it's 250. It was a bargain. In Mallorca, a villa, swimming pool, 3 bedrooms.
That's what you'd use a time machine for?
I'm just saying, why do people always have to jump?
This is fucking awesome. That's it. You know what? From me too. If I have a time machine, I will be back in Cambodia right now. 2 years ago. Oh my god. Yeah, that's the truth, guys. That's the fucking truth.
So far
So
back.
hold on then, let me get this straight. Are you going back and it's you now and you've had that 5 years and you're loving it, oh, I remember doing this, or are you going back and just reliving it like a memory and no one knows the difference and nor do you? It's like you're just doing it and then you have to...
No, everybody there doesn't know I've gone back in time.
Right. So
But
you've come
me-
from the future then?
Yeah, but they don't know that.
No, I know, but you're in your body then, you look like you did then, but actually it's Carl 5 years on.
Yeah, but I'm having the same holiday and I'm going to enjoy it more.
So you're not coming back with going like, oh, Rita, go and get that checked out.
No.
And no?
Just having a holiday. But the weird thing is, this professor bloke, he wanted to go back. He said he wanted to go back when like cavemen were knocking about to see how they sort of mooched about and how they survived.
See, that to me is
Horrible.
more interesting than going back on a holiday I've already had. I'll be honest.
You wouldn't go back to being a caveman. You'd hate it. You'd be going, oh God, send me back. And they go, no, you've got to stay here for a bit. It's an expensive
Like
machine.
10,000 years.
Yeah.
Guys, this is like a... Yeah, this is a movie recommendation for you guys. If you didn't watch The Man from Earth, please go ahead and watch it. It will change your life. And maybe we can talk about it in a later video. It's one of my favorite movies of all time, and it's a masterpiece. And if you're here since forever and you know me very well, my movie recommendations are fucking solid.
I don't understand. I wouldn't want to go forward either.
So when you went back, so suppose you went back to caveman times, right? You are you, right? You'd fit in fine.
Well, I'd be brilliant.
Yeah.
I'd be the king.
Maybe.
No, I would.
Right. What would you do then?
No,
How would you?
like you said, they'd be
They
worrying
go.
about-
They go.
Yeah. Right.
Slightly different, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's exactly the same. We haven't changed bodily. I've got a pair of pants on.
Right. So you go back naked, so you'd fit in.
No, because I'd look all pale and...
No. You would go
Underpants.
back naked, or they would take your pants off. The first thing they do if you went there with pants, they would rip your pants off.
No, they wouldn't.
They would. You can't go back with pants on. You've got to go back naked. It's summer. They're walking around naked. Why would you go with pants on? Before you get in the time machine, you'd have to take your pants off.
No, because I want to come across like I'm something from the future.
Okay.
So I walk in. They're going, whoa.
What are they doing? What do they say?
They just can't believe it. They're going, what's going on?
What do you say?
I say, I'm just visiting.
What are you wearing then? What are you wearing?
Jean, this. I've gone like this.
Okay. They would definitely want to see.
No, they wouldn't.
They would to know.
Because they're sick of seeing it. To them, it's like being on a nudist beach. They're no longer looking at cock and bollocks and tits and arse. They're seeing it every day. To them, it isn't weird. To me, I'll probably be looking at them. Going, put some pants on. I don't understand why they couldn't do that, really. I think they did the wheel before the pants. So,
Really?
Yeah, I think they did.
Really? I don't know. Biology.
Biology. The life sciences. Isn't it amazing that we're here? That anything is here? That we're having a chat now in front of these cameras for a DVD extra. And we started off as a single cell blob, a little thing that had the right temperature in the right compound, the right minerals, ultraviolet. A little thing happened. This little nucleus. It was just a cell. Okay?
But I don't like thinking about that.
And then it divided, then it
Yeah,
got a skin, and then
yeah. I don't want to know. When people get in touch from Friends Reunited, I go, that was 20 years ago.
I don't want to know. Like, I think, yeah, but seriously, like, the evolution itself. We really have to teach kids how it happens exactly, because I think it's like knowing that is the number one, barrier between somebody to know exactly how we are created and being a racist. Yeah, that's too far off. But seriously, like, if you know that everybody on this planet started exactly like that, and it's not really like Adam and Eve or religious motherfucking assholes where they say that we actually lived with the dinosaurs in the same time 6,000 years ago. 6,000 years ago, guys. The capital of Jordan, Amman, is almost 9,000 years old. Yeah. Yes. So yeah, tell me about that.
I don't want to know.
Right.
So I certainly don't want to know about 30 million years ago.
okay.
I want my little time zone that I'm
Right.
born, I live, and I die in.
Okay.
That's all I can worry about.
Doesn't fascinate you at all. It doesn't fascinate you
It's
at all.
amazing, but it hurts your head, doesn't it? I don't like it. I don't
Just
like
by
it.
chance something happened, a genetic mutation, and then that was chosen by nature. It worked. It survived. Okay.
But certain things work and they're not that impressive, like slugs. You always say, well, it's evolved. It hasn't evolved.
Okay. We share about 70% of our genetic material with a slug.
Oh my god, look at his face.
What's 70%?
Well,
What 70% has that got that I've got?
it's got 70%.
I've coughed up stuff that looks like a slug. If that's a 70% you're talking about, but there's nothing else. Nothing in a slug.
There is.
Nothing.
You share DNA with an onion.
I've heard that.
That's the roundness of the head, probably. I'm telling you that the slug has about 70% of the same genetic material as the human species. We're that close. We're that close.
I just can't get over this. You share about 90% with the DNA with an onion. Oh, this is fucking awesome. I love this.
All the hard work was done then, in terms of like getting it right. A slug got it right. A slug is as evolved as us. It's perfect.
It's not perfect.
Why? Okay.
Definitely not perfect.
Why? Why isn't it perfect?
It's just not great. I've had to deal with slugs a lot when they were like blocking up my shower.
Right.
There was a gang of them in the tube. How can they be as evolved as me? What are they doing? Sat there, just all mushified.
Mushified! Right, talk me through it. What happened?
Just was having a shower and the shower basin filled up. I was
Right.
like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
So I got a plunger.
Right.
Sort of bits of black stuff. I'm thinking, what is this? I had to unscrew the plug hole bit. Couldn't quite get down there.
Yeah.
To take the tiles off the side of the shower thing.
Right.
Got in there, unscrewed it all, got the pipe. Just slugs all in there. All sat in there, blocking it up. Don't know how they got in there. But that's what I'm saying to you. They don't know what they're doing. What they're doing, knocking.
Karl, he has a personal issue with the slugs. Seriously, like he has a personal issue with the slugs, and that's what's going on. He just he literally had a problem with slugs, and then he took it personally, and that's why he's like very aggressive against them right now.
Knocking about in there. Get out! Now, what are they doing? I don't know to this day what they do. I watch insects, you know I like insects.
They survive. That's what they do. They're chosen
Yeah, but
by
they
nature.
don't know. There's another one. There's loads of insects knocking about the house. There's a spider in the outside shed.
It's not an insect, nor is a slug. Slug is a mollusk, spider's an arachnid.
Alright.
Okay.
Spider's in the cupboard outside.
Right.
I'm not joking. It's been there now for about 2 years.
Right.
Could be 3.
Okay.
Same one. It's quite big.
Right.
Just sits there in the corner.
Right.
I go in. I smash its web up.
Why?
Because I don't want it there.
Right,
I
fine.
don't want to kill the spider.
Right.
But I'm sort of saying, I'm wrecking your house. If you move, there's no problem, move. I go back, it's built its web again. Just sat there like that.
Dude, he literally has a personal relationship with a spider. You know, they're communicating for 3 years right now. He takes the web down. The spider's build it. I think the spider thinks it's a game right now. He's actually playing the game with Karl. And like, hey, this is. And Karl actually, trained the spider, and that's what's going on now. The spider is a master of his career. He knows exactly how to whip, to build a spider web. Oh my God! Come and think about it. Spiders are very fascinating. Yeah, they're very fascinating creatures. The idea of actually you building your own house and you're just sitting there. Interesting, huh?
Doing nothing. What is the point?
Well, it's not doing nothing, is it?
Oh, it's building its house every
It's
time I wreck
hunting.
it.
It's hunting.
It's not even doing that.
Well, it is. That's what that's how it does it. It's made a web, and things fly into it. Then it wraps them up, sucks the juice out.
But
Right.
for what? To then sit in this shed.
What
It's
are
not
you
in
doing?
Existence.
What
Why
are you-
doesn't it go?
But you're eating. You're staying in your flat. You want to go back to Mallorca 5 years ago. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, it depends. I've been.
Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen in another billion years? You'll be the slug. The human race could be the slugs. There could be this amazing being that evolved from us. Going, what are they doing? People go, well, 70% of their genetic material. You don't know how it's going to go. You stood on the shoulder of giants. You stood on a few slugs. You told me in your flat, but we share our ancestry with those slugs. We are related to slugs.
I have never watched Who Do You Think You Are? And they've gone on your family tree. Do you know Terry the Slug? He's a great uncle of yours. We don't need to know where we've come from. And nobody would want to hear that either on that programme. You would not want to hear that.
Yeah, but you're...
It's nothing to do with us.
Oh.
It's happened. It's all an accident.
But it's a matter of degrees. Your brother. Right, okay. Very close to you. Your
I
cousin.
haven't seen him for about 12 years.
Okay, genetically speaking. Couldn't get closer, okay? It's the closest you can be. A brother, a son, a mother. Except a clone. An identical twin, okay? So, cousin, a bit less. Great cousin. Bloke round the world. Chimp. Marmot. Mouse. Bird.
I don't know what you're doing now. You're just saying words at me. What's a marmot?
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But you're related to him. You're related to him.
Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna talk about logic with Karl Pilkington, guys. Let's start this. Look, this is going to be interesting, huh? This is going to be really, really interesting. This is going to be interesting.
With all our evolution, now we can sit around doing Sudoku and inflaming our mind and inventing art and stuff. So I want to use scientific method. Let's use a bit of logic, okay? I'll give you a couple of conundrums because I want to see how you've evolved, okay? There's two children sitting on a bench.
Yeah.
Okay? Okay? Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a boy and a girl. Okay?
They're the kids on the bench.
Yeah.
There's a boy and a girl sat on a bench.
Yeah. The blonde-haired child
Yeah.
says, I'm a girl.
Right.
The brown-haired child says, I'm a boy. At least one of the children are lying. Which one's the boy and which one's the girl?
That's interesting.
But what else can I see there? Can I tell by the way they look, or am I blind?
No, you can't see.
I'm blind.
Yeah, you can't see. I'm telling you. This is all the information you need.
And they actually sound, I can tell by voice.
No, you can't. No, you can't. I'm telling you, okay?
So hang on. Two
children sitting on a bench, right?
You've come to me. I haven't seen these.
No.
And I've not heard them. You've come to me and said, I've just been in the park.
Yeah.
Say again. I've just been in the park.
Yeah.
And I've seen
Yeah.
a lad and a girl. One had brown hair, one had blonde hair.
Yeah. The blonde-haired child said, I'm a girl.
Yeah.
The brown-haired child said, I'm a boy. At least one of them is lying. Which one's the girl and which one's the boy?
I don't know.
Well, think.
I don't want to.
Why don't you want to?
I don't want to work.
Guys, can you guys figure it out? I really can't. I think they're both lying. I don't know.
It's a very easy one. Just
Is
think
it an easy one? I don't know.
through the scenarios in your head.
I'm a girl. Who said that? The brown-haired one. I'm a
No,
girl.
the blonde-haired one said, I'm a girl.
One of them is lying.
Yeah,
At
at
least.
least one of them is lying.
The lad.
So just the boy is lying.
They're both lying.
Oh, both of them are.
Well, they've got to be both lying, haven't they? Why?
Because there's a boy and a girl there. One of them saying they're a girl, one saying they're a boy.
Yeah, so if
It's because of the question. He said at least one of them is lying. So it means if one of them lied, the other one lied too, because there's only two options.
one of them's lying,
But they're both lying.
they have to be both
Yes.
lying. So the blonde-haired kid's a boy.
Right.
See?
But what are you doing with that?
It's the
Because-
question, man. It's the question.
It trains the mind to think logically, to think through it. That's imposing a scientific method.
It's awesome. Alright guys, that was really fun. Thank you for watching. It was amazing. And we had, like, you know, it's really interesting to have this conversation with Karl and, you know, Ricky Gervais. And they did this 2007 or 2008. Can you imagine this? It's like 10 years ago. And they were already talking about these stuff. So listen, this is what's going on. I've been trying to get a job for the last month or so. And that's why I'm not actually... you know, posting as many videos as I used to be, like, because I'm trying to get a job. But to be honest, like, I'm not getting lucky with the job thingy. So I'm going back on the YouTube channel and I'm gonna start posting videos every fucking day. Alright, so bear with me. So I created a Discord server for us to actually have a community and chat together. I'll leave the link in the description down below. There is a Patreon for the An Idiot Abroad project. You guys can do that. So the thing is, like, the idea is to actually react to the An Idiot Abroad videos and also, like, collect money for me to do my own An Idiot Abroad videos. Yeah, this is what's gonna happen. It's gonna be interesting, you know, a Jordanian abroad or like an Arab guy abroad or something like that. We'll figure it out. And also we have the Streamlabs link. If you want to suggest any video you want me to watch, you can do that. You can go ahead and donate $5-10 and I will watch whatever you want me to watch, guys. Yeah. And also I have a Brainmates t-shirts coming up soon. Alright, maybe in this video I will leave the link in the description down below. Thank you very much for watching. I love you guys very much. If you're new here, please subscribe. If you like the video, please like. And if you don't like the video, that dislike button is for you. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.
If you don't subscribe, you'll never find a girlfriend.
That's my best friend. That's my best friend. That's my best friend.